My name is Schaffner. I'm an environmental scientist with the Department of Pesticide Regulation. For 18 years, DPR has recognized innovative organizations for reducing pesticide use through its IPM Innovator Awards. Award recipients are role models for voluntarily adopting effective, reduced-risk pest management practices and for their willingness to share those practices with others. IPM, Integrated Pest Management, uses physical and biological techniques based on pest life cycles to make it difficult for those pests to survive. Since 1994, DPR has honored 133 recipients. Let's take a look at Marin County's Integrated Pest Management Program.
Since 1983, we've had a IPM program, and in 1997 we had a policy and ordinance put in place, and we've reduced our pesticide use by over 80%. We've really achieved that through reduction of herbicides, and we do a lot more hand weeding, and we do the sheet mulching to keep the weeds under control, and then areas that we formerly would have sprayed, we mulch and we mow. We don't use any rodenticides anymore. There are occasional rodents in our environment, and we try to keep that population low, so we monitor them, and then any rodents that we have, we trap. It does take a lot more physical work to maintain them without pesticides, but we feel that it's worth it.
We're here in Marin County at the Frank Lloyd Wright Civic Center. It's one of the pieces of works of art that Frank Lloyd Wright left us that's still an active functioning government building. We went from having a community that didn't trust the county, that we were not really pushing and doing the right thing in this area, to now feeling like they're being heard, they're seeing progress, they're seeing our county being awarded for the good work that we're doing here.
On the outside of the Civic Center, we deal with pests like ants and spiders, field roaches, but we deal primarily with rodents. They nest obviously in the open landscape, and we try to monitor them and control them outside before they make their way inside the building. And if we had an increase in ant population, it'd be real easy to put some bait stations out here and control them through the use of bait versus spray insecticides.
We have about a quarter-acre atrium, and we have two major pests that live on the plants in the atrium. One is greenhouse whitefly, and we use a monitoring device that is a sticky trap, and it traps the adults so we know what the population is doing, whether it's increasing or decreasing. And we release predatory insects to help control the population of the whitefly. Hal Brown Park at Creekside, where we are now, has a beautiful marsh in it, and the park was designed specifically to have low runoff and no pesticide use so that the water quality is kept at its highest. We get so many people coming to use our park, and it's a lot of mothers with young children, and they fill up the park, especially in the afternoons and weekends. We have 3 schools within walking distance of the park.
She picks up everything and explores everything with her hands and with her mouth right now, so it's good to know that there's not a lot of chemicals here. My favorite thing, I guess, is just the structure and the fact that it's in such a beautiful area. It's like there's water, there's trails, there's lots of structures for the kids to play on.
For 18 years, DPR has honored IPM Innovators and supports their continued efforts to redefine pest management in California. This year's award recipients are the City of Palo Alto, Gallo-Sonoma Vineyards, the Marin County Integrated Pest Management Program, and SunWest Fruit Company. Nominations for the IPM Innovator Awards can be submitted year-round.